What's up guys, I am so excited right now. The trailer for the map Giant for Black Ops 3 has just been leaked. I've just watched it. It looks amazing. Honestly, if you were disappointed with the Shadows of Evil, you are not going to be disappointed with the Giant. It looks absolutely brilliant. If you didn't know, the remake or a remake of Der Riese is coming back to Black Ops 3, but it's going to be different. It's not just going to be the map, but it's also going to have a brand new storyline or additional Easter eggs in within it. And the Giant actually kicks off straight after where Der Riese from World at War left off. So if you remember, if we go all the way back to World at War Der Riese, right at the end of the Easter egg, it wasn't a really big Easter egg, there were only audio quotes. But right at the end, if you remember, Richtofen locked Maxis and Samantha in a room and they got teleported. And that's where we kick off at the start of the Giant. We don't know what happened to them at the end of Der Riese, but now for the start of the Giant, we get to see what happened after Richtofen teleported Maxis and Samantha. So it's amazing. Honestly, I am going to play you audio quotes. There's going to be a few secret things I'm going to let you guys know in this video. So if you do go on to enjoy it, make sure you drop a like rating. And let's get straight into the video. So like I said, this is what happens straight after the end of Der Riese from World at War. We're kicking straight back into the storyline with the Giant. You can hear Maxis shouting in the background to Richtofen saying, "Richtofen, let me out now." And you can hear Richtofen doing his evil laugh. So take a listen to this. So there we go, you just heard Richtofen say goodbye, Dr. Maxis. In the footage, you see that there is a teleporter in front of Richtofen, and he's just teleporting Dr. Maxis. You can hear Maxis shouting, "Richtofen, let me out now." You hear the teleporter go, and Richtofen says goodbye, Dr. Maxis, because he is now gone. That's where we left off at the end of Der Riese, and now we're going to kick off with the start of the Giant storyline. Next off, as soon as Maxis is teleported, you hear some guns reloading behind Richtofen, and the Origins crew actually come behind Richtofen and point a gun at his head. So like I said, the Origins crew suddenly come in the room where Richtofen is, teleporting Maxis. It's Nikolai, Takeo, Dempsey. They have Richtofen in front of them, just like the storyline for Origins when they all came in the room. Richtofen was operating on Maxis' brain, if you remember that in Origins. Well, again, the same things happen. The Origins have come in, Richtofen's just teleported Maxis, and they've all pointed the gun at his head.
This ain't funny, Doc. Turn around. Slowly. Yeah! Do you know who I am? Yeah, we know. That's why you better do exactly what we say.
Can you send it to me?
Great evil approaches. There is a chain of events that must be set in motion. Future hangs by a thread. You must awaken the test subjects.
So there we go, the Origins crew, Takeo, Dempsey and Nikolai have just come behind Richtofen, pointed the gun at his head. Richtofen turns around and says, "Do you know who I am?" Now remember, all of these I've met before, noting that Richtofen isn't the Richtofen we saw in Origins. He's actually older than that other group. And why is this? Because if you remember, the test subjects that you just heard in the audio, the test subjects that I believe it's Takeo is talking about, or Nikolai, Dempsey, one of them people is talking about, is actually them. Remember that Richtofen tested on these characters. They are all super soldiers, they are all test subjects, and that's why Dempsey says we must release the test subjects, meaning they must release their bodies. Before they can actually do anything, it's gone wrong. You know, Richtofen's plan has taken place, the whole sequence of events has started. The zombies start breaking in. This cutscene, what you're about to see on screen now, was actually from Der Riese. Before they can actually release their bodies, release the test subjects, the zombies all start piling into the room. So as all the zombies are piling into the room, coming through the barricades to kill these 4 characters, you hear Takio, Dempsey, Nikolai. I'm not too sure who it is, but they say to Richtofen, whatever you're about to do, don't do it, because what lies behind that door is going to be deadly, basically. That's what they say, and it's too late. Richtofen manages to actually clone himself. That's what happens. So the teleportation door opens, and a mysterious character actually stands there. The smoke clears, and what you actually see is Richtofen has actually cloned himself, but he's cloned the Origins version of himself. So the younger version of himself he's managed to clone. Richtofen thinks this is awesome. You know, I guess he thinks it's awesome anyway, because he actually bows down to his clone. And then his clone walks out of the teleporter and shoots Richtofen in the head. I don't know what's happening here. That's the end of the intro. That's the end of the cutscene. It's absolutely crazy. So I guess that's how the Origins characters were born. I guess that's how the super soldiers, the 4 super soldiers, all were born, because now it's all of the Origins crew. Remember, Origins version of Richtofen shot himself in the head. And that's where we're kicking off with the Giant. It's very confusing. I know it is. I'll go over it once more quickly in just a second. But how awesome is this for a storyline? I'm really sorry I can't show you the video right now. But let me know what you think about this down in the comment section below. Like I said, if you were disappointed with the Shadows of Evil trailer, you are definitely not going to be disappointed with this. The storyline, I can't wait. It's not just a remake of the map de Reese. Hopefully, we get extra areas to actually go into as well. But we're also going to be getting a brand new storyline Easter egg, and hopefully find out more of about how it actually all really began, because if I remember correctly, de Reese took place before Origins, because the giants that we saw in Origins were actually made at the map de Reese, which stands for the Giant, or the factory, I guess you could say. It stands for a few different things depending on where you read it, but the giants that we saw in Origins were made at de Reese. And again, it's an amazing storyline. So quickly going over it, Richtofen, we take place straight after the map de Reese, where Richtofen has locked Maxis in a room and he gets teleported. Then all of the 3 Origins crew come behind Richtofen and point a gun at his head. Richtofen says, "Do you know who I am?" And they say yes, because obviously they are his super soldiers, I guess you could say. And the zombies then start coming into the room, and the characters say we need to get our test subjects out quickly, but they can't, because the zombies are all coming into the room. They say, Richtofen, whatever you're about to do, you need to stop right now. But it's too late. Richtofen's clone from Origins, Richtofen's younger clone, walks out of the teleporter and shoots Richtofen straight in the head, and that is where we are kicking off with the Giant. Let me know how excited you are for this map. I really am. Drop me a like rating on the video, guys. Let's share this around with everyone. Let's go for a big goal of 500 likes on the video for Black Ops 3 Zombies. I am so ready. We've been waiting three years for this. Share the video, subscribe to my channel. I have more Zombies videos coming very soon. You're all awesome, and until next time, peace out.